So the overall energy here of the entire reading is the Two of Pentacles. Feeling out of sorts, are we? Little off balance, standing on one leg, holding pentacles in each arm. Oh my gosh. So, trying to stay balanced here. And Libra, you're just not happy unless you're in a balanced place in your life. So I feel like you're doing everything possible to stay balanced and grounded. I have the Death card up in your highest energy. This is the card for Scorpio, excuse me. And, but the energy, quite different. The energy is the end of the old, the beginning of the new. It's about transformation. You might be going through a transformation. You might be putting something behind you and moving forward. But you're trying to stay balanced while you do that. So that's probably what's putting you off balance. Next to the Death card here, I have the Nine of Swords. You're very much up in your head. So yeah, you're out of balance. You have a lot of swords of truth and clarity, swords of thought in your quiet times, and they just keep coming in. And they come in over and over. Sometimes it's kind of torturous, being up in your head like this. So this is what's throwing you off balance, but you're getting ready to put an end to this. It's right next to the Death card, and move forward from this. Next to the Nine of Swords is the King of Cups. Well, this is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But the energy, which is most important, the King of Cups is holding a huge cup. All the cards are male or female, and the kings and queens are very mature thinking. So you're holding this huge cup of love, but you're not handing it out, and I think you want to hand it out. So there you are, huge cup of love, putting an end to something that's really been bothering you, that's really kind of thrown you off balance, and you're getting ready to move forward. I have the Page of Wands under the Death card. So the Page of Wands, this is about something's brewing from the bottom of your feet. It will come out your mouth. It's about your fresh start and your new beginning. So there's something that it's like nagging you, to say. Or you need to hear from someone else. But this is usually you speaking up about something to someone in order to move forward and get balanced. Right now you're just, hanging in there as far as being balanced in your life. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the Two of Pentacles and right under the King of Cups. So the Four of Pentacles, there you are. You have all these pentacles and you're hanging on to them really tight. You're also hanging on to that cup of love really tight. So I feel like you're moving forward with the things that you've worked really hard for and your huge cup of love. Here's the Ace of Cups, right under the Page of Wands. Now, this is about love. I think that you were in love with somebody. I think it's still like kind of lingering around you. With the Ace of Cups, this is a very big deal in the tarot deck. It's under the Page of Wands, so I think that there's something you need to say about love, and it's going to come up in order for you to get your balance back and to get out of your head and move forward. I think you want to really hand out that cup that you have, and that is a giant cup of love. But I have the Three of Swords next to the Ace of Cups and under the Two of Pentacles. So there are swords of truth and clarity, but this truth and clarity here, and this is, you're up in your head, you're suffering from a hurt heart here with the Three of Swords. There could be a third party. Just want to put that out there with this card. If I see more, I will tell you that would suggest a third party. So far, this is just hurt feelings, hurt heart. It's under the Two of Pentacles. That will throw you off balance too. And it's next to the Ace of Cups. It has to do with love. You have a broken heart over love. I have the Magician here next to the Three of Swords and under the Four of Pentacles. Well, Looky here. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. You have all the tools. Look, you got the sword, the cup, the pentacle, the wand. You have everything it takes to manifest what you want from life. So you can do it. And I think you know you can do it. And I think you are in the process of manifesting. Okay. Wow. Whew. Okay. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is next to the King of Cups. This is the card for intuition and knowing. Now, you had the Magician, you had the infinity symbol, that's for intuition and knowing. The Magician is very powerful in manifesting. The Moon is behind the High Priestess here. And it is just saying, you know, listen to yourself. Pay attention to your intuitions. Pay attention to your head, your heart, and your gut. Let them come together. And really trust and believe in what your intuition is telling you. This is going to help you move forward towards your ship. I got the Three of Wands right next to the High Priestess. And there you are. You're ready for a fresh start, new beginning. And look at those ships are out there. And this card is all about waiting for your ship to come in. You want your ship to come in, follow your intuition. It's really going to guide you. I have the Queen of Wands next to the Three of Wands. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or around the reading. But this is the most passionate card in the whole deck. So you're a very passionate person holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And so you're looking, you know, for your ship. You know, keep control of your passions. Try to... don't, you know, get to the truth and clarity of things before you get very passionate about something, because I feel like maybe this is why you have a broken heart now. Maybe you let your passions get the best of you. Let's keep reading, though. I have the Ten of Wands under the High Priestess and next to the Four of Pentacles. So this burden, you've been carrying a burden here about this love relationship. You're getting ready to drop those wands. Those wands, look, they're slipping out. You can put them down. You can drop them. You can let them go one by one. However you're doing it, the pressure is coming off of you. And it is because you're following your intuition. And you are hanging on to your pentacles. So you are you're keeping your place in a safe zone for the time being, okay? But then in comes the Three of Cups. And this is under the Three of Wands. Whoever's on that ship, I think you might have known them before. This could be a reconnection with somebody. Two cups of love being poured into one. There's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of love here. And this is a card of reunion. So... Libras, if this is your reading, I think your ship is out there. Your ship is coming in. It is going to be a reunion with who? I don't know. Maybe it's with whoever you were with before. Let me keep reading and see if I can figure that out. Matter of fact, yeah, I don't have that. Unless the angel card tells me something. I have the Empress next to the Three of Cups. This is the card for Libra or Taurus. But this is under the Queen of Wands. You're very passionate. But you're not only very passionate. You're very loving. You're kind. You're thoughtful, sincere. You are, you know, respectful, considerate. And I can go on and on with all the beautiful qualities you have as a person on earth, okay? Male or female. So, whoever you move forward with, and you must know that, and I know, for some reason I was feeling like, hold on to your passions, don't get too carried away too fast, okay? But whoever you move forward with must have a lot of those same qualities or it will not work. So be very well aware of the qualities a person has, rather than what you might, you know, rather than just good looks or something like that. Look at their qualities as an individual. So whoever is coming in, I think they have a lot of those same qualities because the Empress is right next to the Three of Cups. Wow. I have the Ten of Pentacles under the Ten of Wands and next to the Magician. You're trying to manifest a beautiful love relationship to come in, and it looks like there is one coming in, but this is with someone it might be a reconnection for at least half of you. The Magician here, you manifested this to happen. You caused this to happen by putting your thoughts out to the universe or whatever else you did, maybe by speaking up with that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, instigated this relationship to come back together, you know. But either way, a Ten of Pentacles is all about commitment, security, stability. It is about groundedness. It's about commitment, availability. Whoever's coming in is very grounded. You're getting what you're asking for. And here's that Ace of Cups. Wow. All on the same line. Also, the Nine of Cups is right next to the Ten of Pentacles and under the Three of Cups. The Nine of Cups. You have all this love. Look, it's all around you. You're holding on to it. I knew it. Or unable, to hand it out. You do have it to share with someone. So this is under the Three of Cups, and you're going to be sharing your love with somebody here. They are very grounded. Whoever's coming in, they're bringing, more than just a beautiful reunion, more than just love and celebration and groundedness. They're bringing that fresh start, that new beginning you so much want in your life with lots of love and lots of joy. The Sun right under your card over here next to the Nine of Cups. So Libra, don't be surprised if someone comes back into your life that you still have love for. And this time it's like, and I don't know who this is. This doesn't have to be the most previous love. This could be someone from your past. This also can be a soulmate that from another lifetime that you reconnect with the Three of Cups. But make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you have. That is the most important thing before you let your passions go with this person, so that you know that they're the right person to move forward with. And when you find that right person, when they do show up, into your life, boy, you're going to have love and stability and joy. Oh, wow. You can't ask for more. So let's take out an angel card. Let's see what your guardian angels and spirit guides have for you. Now, this may or may not have to do with the reading, but for many of you, these cards are very helpful. Let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides want you to know. It's card number 21. And it says successful completion. Let's read what it's talking about here. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon, you'll begin a new journey. But for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Oh, my Lord. Your dreams coming true. This is your ship coming in.